Look, kids, time for a bedtime story. I know most of you teenagers read Harry Potter and so on, but I'm speaking in general of those kids who are yet to learn how to read, people who want to learn how to read. English, especially, which is a universal language around the world. This generally helps out. Many English teachers recommend such books. Being from Walt Disney and all. You pick up your local copy of the time I'm about to read you at your local library. Not near a library, the bookstore, not the bookstore. You can always get a parent to ask to order you one online at Barnes and Noble. They'd be checking.com. They'd be able to help you out. Let's see here. I'm going to read y'all Mickey Mouse in the Pet Shop. Who knows Mickey Mouse from Walt Disney? Y'all should go to Walt Disney sometime. It's an amazing place, not just what you watch on movies, Walt Disney movies on TV, on A.B.C. Family, cable channel. Mickey Mouse and the Pet Shop. Mickey Mouse was a great friend of Mr. Palmer, the owner of the local pet shop. One day, Mr. Palmer had to go on an overnight trip. He couldn't leave the animals by themselves, so he asked Mickey to watch the shop while he was gone. See that? That's Mickey Mouse. Friends at the shop. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, said Mr. Palmer as he waved goodbye. You shouldn't have any problems. Have a good time, called Mickey. This will be a snap. A snap, the parrot repeated. Mickey decided to go know the animals. They walked around gazing at the colorful fish, taking parrots, furry kittens, and cuddly dogs. They all seemed content except for a cute little puppy who wouldn't stop whimpering. Poor little fellow, said Mickey. What you need is some attention. He picked up the puppy. The puppy wriggled out of Mickey's arms and raced over to the fishbowl for a drink of water. Watch out, screeched the parrot. Watch out. He was too late. The puppy knocked over the bowl and the fish went flying across the store. Gotcha, Mickey, as he called. He caught up the fish and put it on a new bowl. He put the puppy back in the kennel. Just then the door opened and it was Mickey. First customer was excited. Then he forgot to lock the kennel door. Can I help you? Mickey asked before the woman could answer. The puppy had gotten out and opened the door to the mice cage. Now mice were everywhere. Oh my, I'll come back later, much later, cried the woman as she raced for the door. After the customer left, Mickey put the animals back where they belonged. This time he had made sure he locked the doors. Don't worry, little guy, he said to the puppy. Someone will come for you, you'll see. Then Mickey went upstairs for the night. When Mickey tried to go to sleep, the puppy howled, and now Mickey tried hiding under the covers. But that didn't work. He still could hear. Then he tried over covering his ears with a pillow. That didn't work either. Mickey didn't know what to do. Imagine when you got a puppy, how they howl sometimes all night long. Making a howl. Even in the bathroom. All kinds of trick people try to put them in the bathroom. Outside, all hell to the moon. Finally, the puppy got exactly what he wanted. A cozy spot under the covers, right next to Mickey. You see that? Mickey and Bubby. Mickey woke up the next morning. The puppy was gone. Mickey looked all over the house for him, but he was nowhere to be found. Maybe he's downtown. Though Mickey couldn't believe his eyes when he walked into the pet shop. It was a mess. Books were scattered on the floor, and the plants had been turned over. But the puppy wasn't there. Nick got dressed and then began to look for his little friend. He was about to give up when he remembered to check the store. Sure enough, the puppy was there. Mickey picked up the puppy, brought him back to the kennel, and locked the door. Now he can't cause any more trouble. See, most pet stores have kennels or cages you can put them in. Keeps them safe from running amok, even when they're outside. Well, said Mickey, but they thought I guess I should begin tidying up the store. As he worked, the puppy began to whine. Mickey felt bad, so he opened the kennel door. The puppy followed him around, trying to be good. He helped Mickey put the books back dust the counter and sweep up the soil from the flower pots. You may be a rascal, said Mickey, but I'm sure I'm getting used to having you around. See Puppy Dolly helping him sweep the floor. Look at that. Bring a little closer for you. You know, see Mickey Mouse on Walt Disney cartoons? You know, you should watch that sometime, like me. I've been a Mickey Mouse fan since I was your age. Hey, kid at heart. And the dad. Mickey and the puppy had just finished cleaning up when Mr. Palmer strode in. It looks like everything went smoothly, he said. I hope none of the animals gave you any trouble. It was easy as pie. Very tired, Mickey replied. Then Mr. Palmer handed Mickey his paycheck. Thanks for helping me out, he said. I hope you will come back soon. Mickey just smiled. See Puppy Dog and friends? Look at that. Bird. Other dogs. Yeah. As Mickey was about to leave, the puppy began to howl. I'm going to miss you, little fella, Mickey said sadly. Suddenly Mickey had an idea. He could make the pup instead of the pay. Not every day would be happy, especially the parrot screeched, and don't come back. But what should I call you? Mickey wondered out loud as he walked away from Mr. Palmer. See Mickey leaving? Paying for the puppies? Look at that. Just then Mickey saw some pictures of outer space in newspaper. The headline read, New Pictures of Pluto. That's it. I'll call you Pluto, he explained. That's how Mickey's puppy got called. His first name, Pluto. Licked Mickey's cheek happily. From that day on, Mickey and Pluto were the best of friends. Yeah. Now, since I know y'all are excited, wanted to see you here, and I'll probably let you get off with another story here. I know most of y'all don't want to cut it too short. Let's try a new one. Carrying on. What would it be now? Yeah. That way I can leave your mind wondering if there'll be a continuation. Peter Pan, based on the movie, Walt Disney movie Peter Pan, to the rescue. Look at that. Peter Pan and Friends. Yeah, I should get that at the library. Check out. One day, Peter Pan and his friends were playing Follow the Leader. As usual, Peter was the leader. Tinker Bell, the Lost Boys, and John Muck and Wendy Darling were following home around Neverland. Before long, they came to a stream. Let's cross it the fun way, Peter suggested. He grabbed a rope, swung out over the water, and landed on the other side. His friends followed until only John was left. Be careful, John warned. Tally-ho! John cried, and he leaped for the rope. He missed it and fell into the stream. Splash! As Michael held him out the water, John grumbled. Why does Peter always have to be in charge? Just once, I like to do things my way. Just John decided he wanted to show Peter how brave and clever he was. A little farther down the trail, he had an idea by Jove. Cried, I got it. Got what? Asked Michael. John said, You'll see. He took it. Michael's hand and together they slipped off into the forest. See John and Michael? Look at that. Going into the forest. John and Michael disguised themselves as pirates, hopped in a small boat, and began to row toward a pirate ship. But it wasn't just any ship, it was Captain Hook. He and Peter Pan were sworn enemies. Where are we going? Asked Michael. To find Captain Hook. John said excitedly. We'll take the information back to Peter. As the boys reached Hook's ship, they heard a noise. Tick-tock. What's that? Asked Michael. Just then a pair of beady eyes popped out of the water. It was the crocodile. Once he swallowed an alarm clock, and now he was He's always made a ticking sound. And if you've seen the movie, you'll understand why the crocodile was chasing after Captain. Be careful, John warned. John and Michael climbed over the side of the ship carefully. John spotted 2 mops and a bucket. He whispered to his brother, "Pretend you're wishing and washing a deck." A moment later, Smee, the first mate, came around the corner. "Oh, mateys," he called. "Can't say that I remember you, but whoever you are, you're doing a fine job. You see them about to mop the deck?" When Smee was gone, John turned to Michael and said, "Come on, we got some spying to do. I'm going to look after Hook." He found a telescope and climbed up the rigging. Smee walked by again. "Do you see anything?" He asked on the store, Ashley. John blurted out, "I shouldn't tell the captain," Smee replied. He hurried off. See, Smee, there. Okay, forget. I don't know, but gotta behave. Why's this guy not come after you in your dreams? Captain Hook. You don't want that. John turned to Miles. This perfectly those rides, Captain Hook. They follows me at a safe distance and saw him enter a cabin. Stand watch, I'll be right back. John whispered to his brother. When John peered through the porthole of the cabin, he saw Captain Hook. Unfortunately, the pirate also saw him. Unlike Smee, Hook could tell that John was not a real pirate. Spies, thundered Hook. "Get them, Smee. We're doomed," Michael cried. "Not necessarily," said John. The first mate came sculling out of the cabin. When he saw the boys, he said, "Oh, it's you." "Indeed it is," said John. "We've been checking the safety of the captain's quarters. I must say that we're shocked. Why spies could look through that porthole as easy as I did." Captain Hook peeking through the porthole. "You see that? Looking right at me while looking through there." "Who's that?" Steve led the boys inside. "What's the meaning of this?" Captain Hook demanded. The first mate stammered that they said they were checking on your safety, sir, and I must say they are hard workers. Just today I saw them swabbing the deck and standing on the lookout. Then Captain looked John straight in the eye. "Yes," he agreed, "I think they're doing a fine job. After all, mate, with an attack of only 3 days away, security is more important than ever." Hook said, "Yes, on Peter Pan hideout." He turned to his first mate. "Release them, Smee. We've got work to do." As soon as the boys were outside, John whispered to Mike, "We have to warn Peter quickly." They climbed over the side of the ship and began rowing toward shore. Captain Hook laughed as he watched through his telescope. "They'll lead us straight to Pan," he said. Sneezed, drained his glass, and looked at Hook. "You mean they really were spies?" "Of course," the pirates replied. "They have Pan's little friends. They don't know it yet, but know they're working for us." A short time later, John and Michael reached the shore. "My plan worked," John cried. "Wait till Peter hears." "Uh-oh," Michael said. "I hear it ticking like a clock. Like a clock in a crocodile, like a clock in a crocodile follows Captain Hook." The boys looked at each other. "Hook," they said. "Run." They scrambled up the hill with John leading the way. When John reached the top, he called, "This way, Michael," but there was no answer. You see Captain Hook looking for a crocodile? Look at that. Where could a crocodile be? "Michael," John said, looking over his shoulder. Captain Hook was standing at the bottom of the hill. Besides him, 2 pirates had Michael in their clutch. "Keep going, John," cried Michael. "Don't stop." A few minutes later, John burst into Peter's hideout. "Come quick." "Come quick," yelled Peter. Wendy and others gathered around him. John, Michael told him what happened to Michael. Now Hook was planning to attack. Peter shook his head. "Hook knew where I lived. Why would he have followed you?" "I think it was a trick." "He knew Michael and I weren't pirates," asked John. "I'm afraid so," Peter said. John groaned. "I made a terrible mess of things. Will you help?" "Sure, I've got a plan," Peter replied. "Let's go." See Peter and friends? They're all getting together. See that? On the pirate ship's meantime, Michael drew chair while hook tried to find out where the secret entrance speeder's hideout was. Just then they heard a girl's voice. The captain, oh. To be continued. Carrying on. Y'all have a great night. Count your blessings and remember your prayers. You sleep much dubs.